welcome. This is Mouse Gunner, and we're going to have another look at Robocraft. This time, we're going to be playing with the Crab Mark II. Now, the Crab is a medic vehicle, but the one thing I'd like to point out when I talk about this vehicle is that there's been a new update. It came out just this day, the day of recording. This will probably be a week now when this gets posted, but there have been a number of changes. One of the more obvious ones, if they change the visual appearance of a number of the blocks. This one being the most obvious. A lot of the weapons now have a little bit changed in graphic, but they also now prominently feature what tier the particular weapon is, which is very useful because that was one thing oftentimes I'd forget myself when I was talking about a craft, what tier the weapons were. So this really does help. So obviously I have a bunch of tier 8 nanotech disruptors. Another thing that I noticed change is the especially with these radar blocks, that the allowed space that you had to build is changed, because that radar dish was originally right here, but these 3 blocks here were interfering, so I had to move it. So essentially what you used to be able to do, as long as the physical shape of the item could fit into where you were putting it, that was fine. But now they've actually taken into account the rotation of the radar dish. You see that circle around it, so you can't have anything intersecting that area. So I did have to move it a little bit, but not a big deal. So there might be other changes in this update, some of which I can talk about. I haven't actually seen the update notes, so most of this is just observations I've made since loading in the update. But we're going to go ahead and jump into a battle, and mostly what I'm doing here is I'm just grinding out some tier 8 tech pool points, and I think medic vehicles are great options for that, because when you're doing the mission, let's go ahead and load in. When you're doing your mission, just by healing people, you're going to get assists, and assists give you tech pool points. So it's a really great way to grind up, because even if you have a pretty bad match and things don't go your way and your team gets overwhelmed, as long as you put down a couple heals, you're going to come out with a couple tech pool points. And also, I feel like even with bad matches, you tend to get a little bit higher rewards as far as RP goes, because you're healing more blocks than usually maybe you'd be doing damage in a more bad match. So another thing that you'll see here is you see the symbols that are usually next to the names there. So you have the X's and the circles and the crosses. Well, now you have a new feature where you have that line. Well, the line essentially tells you what the main mode of transport that particular vehicle has, whether it be a flyer or a grounded craft. Now, seems like maybe it's not. Maybe I'm mistaken on that. I assumed that it was flying craft, but I've seen a couple flying craft where the line is below. I don't know. But that's a new feature. Some lines will be below the symbol and some lines will be above the symbol. I just assumed that it meant that the the craft in question was a grounded craft, but we just saw a flying craft that had a line below it. Maybe there's some, there's some occasions where there's some glitches, or maybe it takes into account what the main mode of transport is. Maybe he's a hover vehicle that has some thrusters, so he can do a little bit of flying. But mostly because he's a hover vehicle, it considers him a grounded vehicle. That may be very well the case. Unfortunately, it seems like my team is not being a very cohesive unit, which makes my job as a healer very much more difficult, because they're just kind of charging the enemy, getting themselves killed. I don't want to expose myself, because having a medic vehicle survive is a key element of winning matches here. But I don't know what's going on here. 2 of our medic vehicles are just staying here in the back, not healing anyone. And then a bunch of our attackers are just spread out and done whatever they wanted to do. I think just by the fact that we're not a very cohesive unit, it's not very likely we'll win. But I'm going to come over here and try and give this guy over here a heal, although somebody has already beat me to it. Okay, I'll go to the middle, although I think that's probably suicide. And try and put a heal down on this guy, trying to stay in cover. If he's smart, he'll stay in cover as well, and I'll be able to heal him. If not, he'll charge and get killed, but it looks like he's being intelligent. Now we're giving him a heal, but this is a back and forth battle, because as you can see over there, they have a medic vehicle, and he's putting down heals as well, and they're being a more cohesive unit, so it might be difficult to really be effective here. We already have a couple units dead, including that medic vehicle that was standing next to me. I have another friendly here to heal. This match is just not going well at all. I'm now stuck in between my allies because they are idiots, and now I don't have any weapons and I'm screwed. And that one medic vehicle over there is doing absolutely nothing to help our team. And we're about to get massacred, essentially. And I only have one thing, you know, one track, so I can't turn. Great. And I'm about to get killed here any second. Oh wait, maybe I can't turn those. It's going to be near impossible, yeah. There's the end of that match. Well, that was a lovely match. But as we can see here, even though that match went really, really poorly, and we're clearly going to lose because, as I said, no teamwork equals a loss. But as you see there, because I was putting down heals, even though it was an incredibly bad match, I got 1 tech pool point for an assist. I also got a number of RP for the heals that I put down. So let's do another match. That was a really terrible match, and as I said, that map's a pretty open map, and if you don't act as a team and you just spread out like that, you're just going to get killed. So we've got a number of tier 8 vehicles, and as you can see, there are lines that are below some vehicles and lines that are above. So see that vehicle there? He has a line above, so he has a circle and a line above. And we can see he's clearly a flyer. So that kind of does tell you the main mode of transport. Now, hover vehicles seem like they're matched in with grounded units, so don't let that deceive you. So let's kind of hopefully stay as a cohesive unit. I'm going to go with these 2 SMG vehicles, and it looks like we have a... Although I could go that way, too. Oh my god, this looks like another mess. As my team just spreads out. Okay. Alright, I'm going to go across no man's land here and hopefully not get smacked. No, I got smacked for it. Alright, I'm going to put down a heal on this guy. If he would stop moving. Well, that's alright, I'll get healed myself here a little bit. Okay, let's turn around. It looks like there's some carnage going on. Oh, there's a carnage. Unfortunately, this guy's fighting by himself. A bunch of baddies. And he's charging, so we can't put a heal down on him anymore. Gosh dang it. He's retreating. And he's leaving our medic vehicles to be killed. Okay, now we gotta back up this guy, because he's helping us out here. The other way. Okay, so this is becoming a little bit more of a team action here. Let's do multiple heals here. Which you can do, by the way, by holding down the right mouse button. If you hold down the right mouse button, it will kind of automatically heal people that are near you. It usually goes with the closest guy. But you can essentially look around and do other things while you heal. And if you have multiple friendlies close enough to you, you can heal more than one. So that's exactly what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to put down heals on more than one friendly. This is going a little bit better than the last match, it looks like. It looks like we're actually doing really well right now. Hopefully I can get in and heal this guy so he doesn't die. Maybe we'll do a little bit of attacking, but their team is pretty well grouped together here. As long as they have medic vehicles, they can heal each other. Yeah. Let's put down heals. Okay, looks like we're good as far as that goes. Gotta be careful though and not get too exposed. Okay, this is going a lot better. I mean, our team's half dead, but now we're starting to work as a team, so we're having a lot better survival rate. Oh, we got somebody attacking us from the rear. Let's see if we can do something about that. We'll use our blade here if we can. And he's kind of stuck in there, though. I don't think I can get to him. That was a good opportunity to use it, but unfortunately, no chance. Okay, so we got a medical vehicle up here that we really do need to take care of. Oop. Except, unfortunately, he's pretty well grouped in there. But yeah, if hopefully guys are knowing what to do here and they kill him. Oh yeah, they did. They killed one of the guys. Focus fire on the medic. Okay, I'm going to get in there and chase down their medic. Okay. I'm pretty slow, so I probably won't be able to chase him down, but I'll put down heals while we're at it. And then see how well that turned around? It looked like we were getting smashed there, but because my team worked together, stuck together, put down heals, kept each other alive, we won. Looks like we can cut this guy off. Hopefully I can use my rammer here, my little blade on the front to kill him. Although he might be a hover vehicle and that might not work. Yeah, he's going to be above me. Oh, he ran right into it. He ran right into it and got killed. So we can go over here and put down a heal. There's one enemy left alive. We're not sure where he is. But what we'll do is we'll just put down heals. And, oh, okay, he just tipped his hand there and told us exactly where he was, which was at our base. He might have ran, but we'll head in that direction, hopefully kill him. We could do a cap here, but I think the best thing to do is try and hunt this guy down right at the moment. We do have a couple minutes left in the match. So, okay, they're not finding him. Oh, I see him. Okay, let's go in here and support this guy. Yeah, okay, we did it. So that match ended up perfect. And we got to demonstrate some really great teamwork. That was fantastic teamwork. Because we were outnumbered at that point. We were outnumbered and more or less surrounded. And as you can see here, I got a kill, I got 6 assists, I got a ton of RP with no multipliers. And that was a fantastic match, and that went perfectly. That is exactly the kind of match I like to see, and that's where good teamwork comes in. In any case, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. We got to see some great teamwork, and we got to see a little bit of grinding to get some tech pool points. Hope you've enjoyed this video. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.